What's going on, guys? My name is Blake. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a pretty long time. It is hot outside for February. My window's down because I don't have AC in my car. I'm gonna be posting videos on YouTube about my Honda CR-V I have. There's not a whole lot of content on YouTube for the first gen CR-Vs, so I am going to try and be making some somewhat entertaining and knowledgeable videos. So stay tuned. Alright, so here she is. I'm starting this channel series, whatever you want to call it, a little bit late because it's not going to be starting completely stock. I'm just going to give a quick rundown on everything I've already done to the car. It's not really a lot, but I have more to come. First thing I did to my car when I got it was I cut this plastic trim out so I could fit bigger tires. And I did a super ghetto job, but I could really care less because it's a cheap car and it's got rust. Basically, I really want a Jeep, but Jeeps are expensive and this is what I could afford. So I have put larger tires on here. They're not all-terrain or mud tires, but they are 235/75/15s, which is a lot bigger than factory. This Ricer exhaust is how I got it. But in order to get these to fit, I had to get these hub spacers, which are sketchy as hell. And honestly, that's about it. That's all I've done. A lot of people think, sorry, my camera's not focusing. A lot of people ask me if it's lifted, because it does look lifted, but it's actually not. That's something I plan on doing in the future, some point this summer. But today I think I'm going to be painting my wheels black and possibly removing the rear bumper, because for some reason it just makes it look sit even higher. So I'll be doing that as well, and probably removing this small spare that is not the same size as the rest of the wheels. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm about to head to Walmart and get some spray paint. As I was mentioning earlier about these hub spacers being extremely sketchy, I do not recommend these at all. I just got those tires put on my car and they were rubbing extremely bad when I would lock the steering all the way one or the other direction. So I got these really cheap and my wheel literally almost flew off on the highway. So I'm going to be going to 4-Wheel Parts. My father-in-law got some really cool steel wheels with an aggressive offset for like $40 a piece. So I'm getting rid of these and I'm going to get some cool black steel wheels. But in the meantime, I just got to deal with it, and I'm going to be painting the wheels I have on my car black, like I said earlier. Alright, you guys, so just got back from the store and I began painting my wheels. I went and got this, see if it'll focus, this Wrinkle Plus. A lot of people paint them on their valve covers. It comes in like red and black. I went ahead and got the black. God, my camera is horrible. And yeah, I just laid down 2 coats of that. I'm about to start taking my rear bumper off in a minute. Oh, and this sticker over here you're probably wondering about. I had this funny idea for the longest time to get this big ugly Honda banner that I'm actually not gonna put on my car. All I needed was the H, and this is why. Yes, the Heap. Like I said earlier, I want a Jeep, but I couldn't afford one, so I got a Honda. It's the Honda Jeep, the Heap. I think it's coming together pretty nicely. I think it's starting to look pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on taking my rear bumper off. I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I just laid down the last coat of this Wrinkle Plus VHT spray paint. I think they came out looking really good. And yeah, they are supposed to look like that. and I think they look badass. I just removed the rear bumper, and surprisingly all it took was a 12mm socket. Still need to install these headlights because only my high beams are working, which I think is weird. I also removed the rear spare. Oops, I guess you guys can't turn your computer sideways. But I think it's looking pretty good. I went over these rust spots with the paint, and I'm also thinking I'm gonna be lining everything below right here black with that same wrinkle paint so it's not as noticeable. And that fart can is horrible. I'm gonna have to do something about that because that just looks absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. Thinking about also painting my front grille black as well. But yeah, she's coming along. This is my first video that I've officially made on YouTube, so bear with me with the footage and whatnot. It's just kind of a trial and error for me. I think the heap sticker on the back is hilarious. And just to get a view of what the back of my car looks like. I'm not at a very good angle with the sun, but yeah, you can't really tell. But my wheels are poking a little bit with those spacers. I'm gonna be getting some wider 15-inch steelies from 4-Wheel Parts, and hopefully some knobbier tires, and that'll really set her off good. And I'm also gonna be getting a roof rack, and then gonna be lifting the rear probably only an inch, because it's not really needing a ton of lift. I already have enough room for those tires, but I want to go maybe a little bit bigger. The front has a ton of room. Oh yeah, and I'm also actually using my Honda CR-V folding table that comes factory in the back of the hatch. I think that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I think I'm done. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling now. I might go somewhere in a quiet parking lot or something and angle it where the sun can see it a little bit better in the rear, so you guys can see how she turned out. But I like it. I think it looks pretty good. All right, you guys, so there she is, all completely finished up. I think it looks pretty good. I cannot wait this summer to lift it and put some actual tires on it. It's just gonna look nice. Yeah, I just got back from the car wash. The wheels looking fairly shiny. They got that wrinkle effect on them, which is what I was going for. Old zip tie that used to be on my bumper. But yeah, here she is. Gonna be a lot more to come. I'm definitely gonna have to chop that exhaust off. The resonator's still on it, or the catback's still on it, so it doesn't sound loud at all. It just looks absolutely ridiculous. So I'm probably just gonna cut it right there. So yeah, more to come. Stay tuned for episode 2, I guess. Thanks, guys. Oh, and for those of you who are probably wondering why the heck did that guy remove his bumper, that looks so silly. Well, it actually serves 2 purposes for me, actually 3. Number 1, I simply think it looks good, but what purposes it really serves is when you cut a bumper in half long ways or removing it, it saves fuel mileage a little bit for less drag. And the other reason is it gives you more ground clearance in the rear for if you're going up a really steep incline or backing up something. So that's why I just went ahead and removed my rear bumper. It's much easier than taking the time to cut it and make sure it's even and whatnot. So yeah, if you guys have made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, like this video, and comment some stuff you guys would like to see in the future. I'm really wanting to lift it, so maybe I could make a video on how to lift it. Or if you guys don't care about that, I could just simply lift it and then show you guys what it looks like and whatnot once I'm done. Or anything else. Alright guys, thank you.